What's up, YouTube? This is my C++ Minecraft clone. Today will be a bit different. We'll start with a summary, like always, because most of viewers are new to this and have no idea what's going on. Then, usually, chat votes what we're going to do, but this time it will be a bit different. I'll tell you after the summary. And at the end of the stream, we'll do a summary what happened during this stream. So there will be two summaries, at the start and at the end. So this is my Minecraft clone chat. It's made in Raylib and C++. And this is the main menu. This is the main menu of the game. We have the logo. We have here buttons that you can hover them and they work. Also, we have sound. We have sound, guys, here. And in the last stream, we worked adding 3D caves, like 3D noise caves. We attempted to add them. They aren't perfect. There are some issues with them, like here. Some of them look pretty good. Like here, some of them, and we also have these noodle caves. We have these noodle caves that sometimes connect with the 3D noise caves, which was a pretty cool surprise. Yeah, I think they're called Pearl and Worm caves. They're not perfect, they're good enough, but these use 3D noise. And the bad part is most of them reach the bedrock. This is called the bedrock. This is the end of the world in terms of the bottom. And I wanted to make them to not be at the bottom, to not reach the bedrock, but we didn't have enough time yesterday. This is from yesterday. But here from above, here we can break blocks. We can break blocks. We have here creative mode inventory. Creative mode inventory where we can pick any block we want. And here we can place them as well. And the hand is animating. The cool part about the hand animation is that we're not using keyframes where you have to pick the position at any moment. We are just using a function. Also, we have here crafting. We have a crafting table that is still broken because we haven't prioritized fixing it. But here we can place items. We have water, which prioritizes the closest edge. It prioritizes like going down, finding holes, and it prioritizes them instead of spreading here from the top. The mesh is not perfect because we didn't have enough time for it. We have the clouds. We have the clouds that are just this pixel art, simple image. We have rails. They cannot go up and down, but they can go to the left and right. But we don't have a minecart. We have TNT. It doesn't have audio. We should add audio to it at some point. And once it explodes, it activates the other TNTs around it. Also, we have chat here. Hello. We have chat. And this chat has a single command, which is to summon the creeper. It has a single command, like this. And what else, chat? Yeah, we have F5 mode. We have F5 mode where we can look at Steve. And sadly, we are not removing the hand from the right. Sadly, but we haven't prioritized fixing it. And we have this pause menu. We have this pause menu chat that actually pauses the game. So if we jump, pause, and unpause, we actually fall down like this. The hand continues to animate, but we'll fix it at some point, chat. Also, we can click these buttons. We can go back to game, and this button doesn't yet work. Anything else for the summary, chat? We have biomes, but we removed them in the last stream when creating the caves, and we removed the trees, we removed the grass, because we were attempting to add the caves. In order to add them, we simplified everything and temporarily we removed all of stuff. We have custom block hover, and we have farmland with wheat, sure, and it actually works, but we can focus on it some other time, like this. And this part will actually water, this part will actually grow, and we have the F3 menu here, where we have the block state of every block. And also we have rain. We have rain. We have rain, chat. And the rain is actually pretty cool because here it stops working here. Because at the ceiling you have like a block above you. You have a block above you. So, chat. So, about today, about this stream, what are we going to do, chat? Usually we vote for a feature to implement, but I was thinking in this stream to actually polish some of the features, because we implemented so many features and there's so many problems everywhere. And I was thinking, why don't we do some fixes? Because one issue we have here for the summon creeper, like it doesn't move around. For the water mesh, it has gaps. For the rails, look at how they don't update here. I need to remove them, place them back. There are all kinds of everywhere little bits of problems that we could fix. Also, I was thinking to go back to the regular Minecraft texture pack. Chat, should I go back in this stream to the regular Minecraft textures? Because we have support for texture packs. This is the bare bones texture pack. Should we go back to the Minecraft textures? That's what I'm wondering. Try larger texture pack. Yeah, make the feature that was the second place on the last stream. Why not? Support. It can support whatever resolution texture pack we want. Last time we had the fateful 64 by 64 resolution, but viewers were complaining it was too pixelated because of the bitrate. The stream couldn't be able to handle it. And that's why I went down to 16 by 16. Or we could, another thing we could do in this stream is to add a scroll bar here in the creative mode inventory, because it's already filled up. The creative mode inventory, it's already filled up. We have here, for example, the bedrock block, and it's not showing because we don't have any more space. I'm thinking on what actually to do in this stream. Another option we have is in the Discord. We could go over here. We have projects. We have a lot of projects here that we could go over. That's another thing we could do. Now, this is from my Discord server where viewers post their projects that we could review. We made resolution options. We don't have options. Make the Minecraft textures. Make the feature that was on the second place. Was the options on the second place? I think the creative menu should be made to handle more blocks. Yeah, so basically, like, we can do a lot of stuff in this stream. Another thing we could fix is the anvil, where here it kills this top block. It shouldn't do that. If we decide to update the textures, to use just the regular Minecraft textures, because I think they look better, chat. I think they look better. If we decide to use the Minecraft textures, we would need to update the 360-degree view. We will need to update this, which is basically just a simple texture we need to update in Aspirite, I think. In Aspirite, we need to update menu background 360. We need to update this texture if we decide to go back to the regular Minecraft texture pack. We could also fix here the hand. Look at how it moves when we're flying in the air. That's a bit of a problem. We could, what else could we do? Redstone to fix. At some point we broke the redstone. Maybe to fix the redstone as well. Or the frustum culling. Frustum culling also had some issues where at some point it kills too much, too many. It kills too much. Like here, look at this. To the bottom right, it kills. We could also fix the lava because the lava is not flowing. Here the water flows all right, but the lava doesn't. And another issue with the water was that it prioritizes going down too much. It should spread earlier. So yeah, we could fix the water flowing and to fix the animation of the water, because look at the water animation. It's always in the same direction. It always goes towards the from the north to the south. Okay, chat, my particles video. I created a video. I was working on the particles video the whole day. It's finally done. Let me just publish it, chat. This is the first time I'm publishing video while I'm live. Okay, let me make it. It's unlisted. Let me make it public. Okay, chat, we have a new video. We should have a new video uploaded. Okay. And it's for adding particles. I got the notification. Let's watch it on stream. Should we watch it on stream? No, we don't need to watch it. Let's actually make progress, chat. I'm not sure if I don't have anything to add watching over my particles video. Okay, would be funny. Should you add maybe tools? Let me think about it, chat. We have many things, and another issue we have is the clouds. The clouds stop at some point. The clouds stop here, chat. The clouds are not infinite. This is another polishing we could do. Mob pathfinding would be cool. You could make farms. Okay, so we have a lot of ideas for today. From what idea should we start? I prefer personally to start with the textures, to go back to the Minecraft textures, the regular textures, and from there we'll decide what will be the next feature. Maybe pathfinding or the creative inventory to fix it. Yeah, we could fix the creative inventory as well. Okay, chat. Okay, we've decided. Yeah, we'll change back to the Minecraft texture because they look better. I don't know why I picked. Oh, to have search bar. We'll see. Make the Minecraft textures more pathfinding. No, maybe it will be better if you add support for texture packs sometime later. This is a texture pack. We have support for them. Okay, chat. This is the first thing we need to change. Let's bring back the trees because we removed them from the cave update. Let's bring back the trees. Let's bring back the trees and the foliage. So the grass and the other stuff. Yeah, let's bring them back. And then we'll change. Then we'll go back to the... Oh, chat, I have an even better idea. We will... Oh, I was thinking like to add support for picking different texture packs in-game. To pick and choose at runtime different texture packs. But there is an issue with the main menu, the 360-degree menu. Like this, chat. If we have an option to change the texture pack, this 360-degree view is not dynamically updating. This will be a problem. Okay, so that's a feature on its own. That will take, it will be a stream feature. It will be a 3-hour stream feature. It will not be today, making it so you can change texture packs on runtime. Let's add back the trees, because here you can see we had the grass, we had the flowers, we had the trees. Let's bring them back temporarily. Let's bring them back. So to bring them back, I think I need to go in the sub chunk. Where did we have them? In get terrain here. And let's see the changes so that it's easier to bring them back here. Get terrain here, this part. So here we removed a lot of stuff. Minecraft doesn't in Minecraft it doesn't automatically update the panorama. Interesting. How do you know that? In Minecraft the texture pack changes the panorama. Oh, it's not dynamic. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. That's very helpful. I don't think that's important to update the panorama. Wait, chat. So if the panorama is in the texture pack, why am I not using it, chat? So for example, bare bones should have a panorama of its own, right? Imagine if I use a Minecraft panorama. Let's bring back the trees, the foliage, and then we'll bring back the Minecraft regular texture pack. Chat. Let's do that. So how did I have them? Here in planes. If we are above sea level, let me think about the chat. I want the foliage back. Local block position and all of this. This is for the foliage. This should be the foliage. How to close this? Like this? Okay. So here is where we generate the terrain. And here we check if we are at the surface level or below the surface level. So at the surface level, I think here we need to do this as well. So this should bring back the foliage and the trees, I assume. But we need to run it and test it. If this brings back the foliage, I'll change the texture pack. Okay, we have the foliage back. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, perfect. Perfect, chat, perfect. Okay, that's very cool. Add the old pre 1.14 Minecraft texture pack. We'll see. Okay, we have the 3D caves. We have the foliage. Nice. So let's bring back the Minecraft textures. Let's bring back the Minecraft textures. So let's do a commit. GitHub desktop. Let's do a commit. How should we call it? 3D noise caves. Like this. Commit. Okay, so in order to bring back the textures, let me open the game just so you guys have something to look at while I search for the Minecraft textures. Where did I store them? Here. So I had them in where? Backup and new backup. No, in more backup. Yeah, here. I have a lot of backup folders. Yeah, this thing. Let's extract it. Okay, these are the textures. Nice. Okay, so here are the textures. These are the textures. This is the Minecraft regular texture. So we need to go in textures, block. These are all of them. Let's bring them to our game. So in order to bring them back here, I need to open folder. We need to open folder and we need to go textures, block here. Let's delete the bare bones. Finally we are removing the bare bones and we're bringing back the Minecraft textures. Nice. And let's test it. Let's see if there are any issues. Yo, finally back in Minecraft. Finally. Oh, it looks so much better, chat. So much better. Finally. Finally. We're back with Minecraft. Finally, we're using the Minecraft texture packs. Oh, such a big difference. It's like we're in Minecraft. It's like we're in Minecraft, chat. Oh yeah, and we can also improve the particles because they just land, they just fall down and they collide with the world, but they don't disappear. We could also improve the particles. And this is once it starts raining. This is when it rains. And here we are hiding like this. Oh, and we can make the hand to not disappear. We could fix that as well, chat. Bro, this looks so much better. This looks so much better. Let's update the panorama as well. Because when we start the game, we're still with the old panorama. Let's update the panorama. Because chat, we're doing a Minecraft clone. We don't need a texture pack. We're making a Minecraft clone. It should look like Minecraft. It should look like Minecraft. Let me think about it. So about the panorama, how to update the panorama? How to update the panorama, chat? The panorama is the 360-degree view. In order to update it, we need to make screenshots in all of the 6 directions, which I had automated. We had automated at some point. Here I need to search for shift. When we press the right shift, here, we took screenshots. Right? Or the F6. We had 2 keys. One key changed where we looked at, and another key, yeah, F4. F4 changed where we looked at, and the right shift does a screenshot. Right shift does a screenshot. Rotation index, here this needs to be minus minus, I think. No, let's leave it as it is. My cat is wanting attention. Ladies. I think you could make the images from vanilla Minecraft and then stitch them into one texture like you did with the panorama. Have cool idea to make game more dynamic. When making a screenshot, maybe show a white overlay that then slowly disappears. Eventually it's not Minecraft. I don't get your idea. Panorama resource pack is in the background panorama. There are 6 textures. Oh, they separate the textures. In my case, I have them in a one single texture. In my case. Okay, where should we do the texture? First, we need to check it out. So here F4, 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 F4. Okay, so we do something like that, chat. We do something like that. Okay, and shift, and the right shift should make screenshots. Let's test it out like this. So, oh, not F2. So it should be F4. Here should be F4. So if we screen, oh, we need to remove the hand because it will get in the screenshot. Where do we render the hand? Right arm. Right arm here. So here if UI layer draw UI. If we're drawing the UI, we are drawing the hand. With F1, I toggle the UI. You press F2, the whole screen will be white, and the white then fades out slowly. Why would I need that? Yeah, that's probably how the real game does it. The 360 panorama, that's probably how the real game does it. Okay, chat, let's make screenshots. Press F2 again. Bro, I'm the stupidest person in the entire planet, man. Bro. Let's try again, chat. Let's try again. Let's not press F2, let's press F4. Okay, we're pressing F4. Okay. 1. Wait, why is the shift creating the rain? The shift should make the screenshot. Shift. Oh, we have it 2 times. Let me disable this one. It was both taking a screenshot and enabling the rain. What is the main reason you're making Minecraft clone? What is the main reason for your comment? If you can answer that, I'll answer your question. Okay, chat. Let's go down here. And like this. And let's make screenshots, chat. So, this should... Oh, no. I need to disable F2, chat. I need to disable F2. We need to restart the because once we go over all of the screenshots, it doesn't reset. I need to make it reset, chat. I need to make it reset. Where is F4? Here I need to make it reset. If rotation index is how much? If it's greater than 5, we restart it to 0. Just to go over again if we make some kind of mistake. Okay, so let's make screenshots here. Like this. Okay, chat. Let's make screenshots. So first one. Why did we fall down? So first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And this is all over again. Okay, so we have the 6 screenshots. Let's now use them. They should be in a folder. Should be in a folder. In out, build, release, here. These are all of the menus. These are all of them. This is menu 6. This is menu 1. Okay, let's use them. Let's use them, chat. So we use them in ASPI right here. I manually update this, chat. I manually update it. This is the menu background. Let's save this as... Let's save it as menu background. And what was the texture pack called? Bare bones. Bare bones. Okay. And let's save it again as just the 360. Just the 360. Okay, so here we need to place them. all of the menus. These are all of the menus like this, and we need to replace them. Oh, yeah, you're right. We're doing the wrong resolution. The resolution needs to be 1024 by 1024. Yeah, chat. That's a bit of a bummer. Where did we change the resolution? I forgot. Main menu. Here. Like this. 1024 by 1024. Let's see what's the result. Oh, and one last step, because it will make it full screen. One last step. So on a touch, here I do some magic. I need to remove this. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So let's land somewhere and make the screenshots. This should be the same place. Like this. So F4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is again the north. So we need to remember this red flower, the rolls. Need to remember it. Yeah. Okay. So here, let's close out these ones. Close them out. And let's bring the new ones. Let's bring the new ones like this. Okay, chat. So we copy. And here, let's enable a grid. Grid settings, 1024 by 1024. Like this. And we... Oh, and let's do snap to grid. Snap to grid. Like that. This is the first one. This is the next one. This is the top one. This is the top one. This is the bottom one. The next one. And this is the last one. I should automate this. We could automate it. And let's test it, chat. Let's bring back how it was. Like this, chat. Okay, so now we should have the new panorama. That's it, chat. Yo, chat. What do you think, chat? Better? We have a new panorama. Not better, bro. Nobody. Okay, there were some people that liked bare bones. And now we're using the regular texture pack, the default. Now we're using the... Yo, look at the change in the biomes. It's a lot like with Minecraft, the change. Here, this... the foliage here, this is for the snow biome, actually. But I removed the snow and I removed the... hate it. Currently trying to get my panorama to work. Add biome blend. Minecraft smooths out a bit more though with biome blending. And I have no idea how to do biome blending, chat. I have no idea. And today we're polishing, we're not adding new. Yo, it's like we're in Minecraft, chat. Bro, why did I... Oh, another bug we have that we could fix is the update of the ambient occlusion, because I've noticed for a long time, if you remove blocks, the ambient occlusion sometimes doesn't fully update. Here, look at this shot. This is perfect example. This is a perfect example. Look at how here the ambient occlusion is not updated. But if I broke this block or this block or this block, which block should I update? Okay, it was this block. Yeah, I need to like update a certain block in order to. Some of the subchunks are probably not updating. That's for the ambient occlusion. And here, first I'm telling sometimes it's bugs out. So we have a lot of things we could fix, chat. You should try zooming in the particle effects because Minecraft only has small part of the text. Oh yeah, and for the particles, yeah, we could zoom in the part. Yeah, we could do that, chat. And here, when we break the grass, we could color the texture because the texture is not colored. Something else we could do. The hand's clipping through blocks. Yeah, I saw that the hand is clipping through blocks. We talked about it in the start of the stream. We talked about it in the start. Oh, the lantern, this block. I forgot what it's called. Lantern? Forgot what it's called. Looks pretty cool. Oh, the fire. Fire is like before. In the TNT. Yo. Yeah, we can add sound to the TNT as well. We could add sound to the TNT. Bro, with these textures, I'm like, my brain thinks I'm in Minecraft, chat. Like, I get confused if this is the clone or Minecraft. The block doesn't show up in my hand because we recently added just the hand. Like, chat, you need to know this is in development. We're not playing Minecraft, chat. This is not Minecraft. This is it's in development. I don't know about benchmarking. I don't need to benchmark it. I know that Minecraft is more optimized than my clone. We don't have everything fully optimized because my focus is not on optimizations, because if I optimize it and I try to add a new feature, I'll have to undo the optimization. That's why I don't optimize that much. The grass looks squished, is the same as with the dead bush. The dead bush also looks squished if we compare it to Minecraft, because there needs to happen, I have to do an extra step that I am not doing. And we could fix this as well. We have a lot of stuff we could fix today, chat. We have a lot of stuff we could fix. Oh, the farmland is now better looking. Oh, we have another issue we need fixing, chat. Another issue is when we place here the farmland, and if I try to place the wheat. If I place the wheat on a regular block, it's fine. If I place it on the farmland, it replaces it. I could try to fix that. I need to place it like this, chat. And now this should become... Oh yeah, look at this, chat. This is wet farmland now. And this is growing. This is the H1. Write everything down on the list. I will not forget. I will not forget. Yeah, we'll leave this to grow while we think on what should we prioritize. We could add more flowers as well. Fix particle or water. We could fix the particle, chat. We could fix that because it shouldn't be that hard. And to disable depth testing on the hand, because the hand clips through. Okay, let's write them down. Let's write them down because chat says I'll forget them. So, what are the options, chat? Fix particles. Fix water. fix water, fix hand, clip, fix hand, and the hand is the clip through problem, and when it moves constantly. Improve inventory. 3D clouds. Clouds to be infinite. The clouds needs to be infinite. Sky gradient from blue to white. That's a feature we're polishing right now. And loading screen is a feature we're polishing. Make the Minecraft textures and mob path finding. First culling needs to be fixed. See the water. The water flow as well. Water flow animation. The water flow animation needs to be rotated properly. And when placing blocks, block placement replaces blocks sometimes. Bro, my cat wants so much attention, man. She's at the window, man. I have at the window I have this for like to not come mosquitoes during the summer, and she's at the other side of the mosquito net, and she's crying for attention. This is cat chat. So what are we going to focus on? What are we going to focus on? So we have a lot of options. Which of the options is a priority? Which option is which is the I want to go as many of these problems as I can. So which one would be the easiest? To fix the hand and to fix particles. Which ones I'm the most confident in? I'm confident at fixing the particles. I'm confident. Custom culling fix, I'm not sure about that. Water flow animation, not sure about that. Block placement, I'm not sure about that as well. And the hand. Okay, we can do particles and the hand. And then we'll see about the other parts, chat. Then we'll see about the other parts. Break particles appear when the TNT explodes. Oh, sounds. And TNT sounds. TNT to have sound, because TNT doesn't have sound when exploding. Oh, our wheat just grow, chat. Our wheat just grow. Yeah, we have this wheat is of age of 6. Oh, it has one last stage. The age can go up to 7. Yeah, I added all of the texture files. I have all of the texture files. Okay, this is of age 7, chat. This is fully grown wheat. This is fully grown. So it's actually working. So what now, chat? What now? What were the options? Fix particles and fix the hand. Let's fix the particles, chat. So, and here when we break blocks, here to break the foliage above. Break foliage above. Break the foliage above. This is another issue. Another issue is water. When it flows down and we break this, it continues to flow down. It doesn't spread. Or maybe it's like that in Minecraft as well. Settings is a separate feature. We're polishing chat today. Today we're polishing. What do you mean break rails? Break foliage would be easy. Depends on the structure of the game. When you press the scroll wheel, make it copy the... I have that chat. Look at this. Bam, copy. Bam, copy. I already have that. Counter-Strike B-Hop. We have the... Bro, chat, you know we have the bunny hop. We have the bunny hop, chat. I just joined, generally thought for several seconds this was Minecraft. Well done, thank you. We have that. Add CS source like knife. Add fork. We have a fork, chat. We have a fork. I don't know why we don't see the fork. Well, oh, feature to add is crouching. Yes, bro, that's a... Thank you, man. Thank you. Crouching. Yeah, crouching. Yeah. Okay, chat. Okay. Let's focus on the particles. Currently, the particles show the entire texture. They show the entire texture. Let's make it be not the entire texture. Let's make it be not the entire texture. Let's open up Minecraft just to see once again how is it in their game. Let's go up, like this. And let's go down like this. And let's do tick rate 5. Yeah, it's a lot more zoomed in. Chat. And there are random locations from the texture. Random locations. Texture size divided by 4. So if we divide by 4, we will have 4 possibilities for the textures. We'll have 4 possibilities. Oh, and the lighting as well. My blocks are lit up a lot. The particles, like the particles stick out a lot, especially when we go down here. Look at how you can easily see them. But in Minecraft, they're not like that. They're a lot like the terrain, chat. Oh, maybe I just need to use the same shader. Maybe I just need the same shader. So where should we start from? Okay, let's first make the particles be smaller part of the texture, like 1/4 of the texture size. Let's first do that. And let's do a commit. And let's change the thumbnail. So everybody knows what we're doing. Change. And is the newest one here. Okay, this one. And I'll call this stream polishing. Polishing or cleanup. Cleanup, like this. Done. Done. And where is chat? Chat. Okay, chat. So currently, we are trying to improve the game. Instead of adding a new feature, we're trying to improve it. And currently we have a lot of options. And we're focusing on the first one to fix particles. We'll first fix particles. They have some issues. We could add sounds for the TNT. We need to fix the hand because it clips through the world. And we could add crouching as well. We could add crouching. Biome blending, we'll add it as an option. We'll add it as an option. Biome blending, we'll add it as an option. Okay, so here currently the particles are taking up the entire dirt texture. The entire dirt texture. So if we look at... where is the atlas? Where is the atlas? I want a single atlas example. Yeah, this atlas, for example. So in this texture atlas, which has all of the blocks textures, instead of using the whole block texture, to maybe limit it to 1/4. To limit it to 1/4. It's pretty simple, chat. It's pretty simple. So where should we do this, chat? Where do we handle the... Oh, let's actually commit this. Let's commit this. Let's call it... What should we call it? What should we call it? Switched back to normal textures. Switch back to normal texture. Okay, so currently, let's change the particles, but I forgot where I handled them. Where did we handle them, chat? Particle. Where did we handle them? Yeah, here, texture ID. This is texture ID, sure. We go over 4x4x4 blocks. This is the offset. This is particle position. And here we create a particle. Okay, this is where we create the particle. And where do we... Oh, this is where we create it. I need to go to where we draw them, chat. Need to go to where we draw them. Here, draw billboard. This is where we draw the particles. And this is the size. 16 by 16 times the scale of the... times a scale, because if we use 64 by 64 resolution, the scale is 4. Scale is 4. Let's just temporarily have them be 4 instead of 16. Have them be 4. 4 by 4. Let's have them be 4 by 4. Let's have them be 4 by 4. Like this. Okay, let's break a block, chat. Yeah. Oh, much better. Much better, chat. Much better. And to add shading maybe as well. Grass particle. I think the problem with the grass is that the problem with the grass is here. For example, should I look for a grass? Like here, foliage. For the foliage, the problem is we look at this part of the texture. We look at this part. We need to make it be a random part. So here or here or here, something like that. We need to make it a random part. But if we put the crafting table, yeah, they need to be different parts of the texture to not be a single part. They need to be different parts of the texture. They need to be different parts. So how should we have the different parts? How should we do it, chat? How should we do it? If we go when we create the particle, when we create the particle, where do we create the particle? Let's search the chat. Particle header. What do we have? We have the scale and texture ID. I want to pick a random position, to pick a random part, I need to generate a random ID. I can improve it instead of every time generating a random ID when we create the particle to create the randomness once and use it again and again. That's what I have as an idea. That's what I have as an idea. So here we can do int noise, which will be a value between 0 and 100, something like that. Something like that. So here in the particle constructor, in the constructor, we have a noise here around the value between 0 and 10. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We have a random value between 0 and 10. Will this be enough between? Okay, let's do it between 0 and 10. Let's do it between 0 and 10 and let's save it here. Let's save the noise here. Okay, so we have a random value for every particle. We have a random value. So when we draw the particle, when we draw it, where do we draw it? Here. Here when we draw them, we need to pick a random location. We need to pick a random location. But I don't know. Yeah, here we can have an offset. We can have a... Here we can have a vector2 text quartz offset. We can have an offset. And how are we going to calculate the offset? We need an x and a z offset. It can be 0 or 1. It can be 0 or 1. So we can do... And we need two noise values, chat, I think. Here, let's do... How should we do it? How should we do it, chat? I'm not sure, actually. I'm actually not sure. Let's keep it simple, chat. Let's keep it simple. Here, let's just do get random value. Let's not try to optimize it. Let's just implement it and we'll optimize it later. Let's just here, every time when we draw it, get a random value between 0 and 1. And this is for the x. And for the y, we get a random value 0 and 1. And that's it. And we need to multiply it by how much? How much is the offset, chat? How much is the offset? Here. So this is 16 by 16. This is 16 by 16, so 8 by 8. No. How many parts are we doing, chat? Are we doing 4 by 4? Oh, we need to do 8 by 8 probably. We need to do probably 8 by 8. We need probably to do 8 by 8. Because we have too many parts. We have too many parts, chat. What if we just do 8 by 8? I just want to see how it will look like. To increase it. Let's look at, we increased a little bit the scaling of the particle. Is this too much, chat? Yeah, this is too much. 8 by 8 is too much. 8 by 8 is too much. It's too much, I think. Yeah, it's too much. It should be 4 by 4. Let's have it be 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is a lot better. 4 by 4 is a lot better. 6 by 6. No, I'll leave it 4 by 4. So if it's 4 by 4, 16. Yeah, so here the value should be 0, 1, 2, and 3. And here 4. Here 3 by 4. Like this. And we need to add the offset here plus text chords. We can add it here. Text chords equals text chords plus the offset. Offset like this. Can be plus the offset. Like that. Okay, let's test, but I think here we'll have an issue. I'm doing to offset it by 4 pixels randomly. So the logic is we'll start either from here or plus 4 pixels from here or plus 4 pixels from here, etc. But it's not actually 4 pixels because the dimensions used in OpenGL I think are between 0 and 1. So we need to divide by the 4 by a certain value. By the width and height of the texture atlas, maybe? Question mark. Get texture coordinates. How do we calculate? Atlas size. Here we have atlas size. Here, atlas size. We have it. We have access to it. You mesh template atlas size. Yeah, we'll just multiply this. You mesh template atlas size. Is it? No, it should be something else. How much should it be, chat? The problem currently is that I need the size of the texture of the atlas. I need the size of the atlas so that I know how much is 1 pixel. And I'll multiply it by 4 to know how much is 4 pixels to pick the random part for the particles. But since my atlas generates at runtime, because we have support for texture packs, we generate this image at runtime. I don't know what will be the size of it. And so I don't know what will be 1 pixel, the size of 1 pixel. I don't know how much it will be. Let me think about it, chat. Yeah, here is where we generated the atlas. Here is where we generate the atlas. This is where we generate it. And here, how do we calculate the coordinates? Sprite size. Atlas size. This is the atlas size. What's the width? Sprite size. One divided by atlas size. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, thank you. You guys are smart, chat. Yeah, here, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I want. You guys are smart. So here, where did we handle the particles? Here we drew them, here. So here the offset, this is cube mesh template. This is the template. So we multiply, so we Oh no. If it's 4 divided by atlas size, it's fine as well. It's fine as well. Let's have it be here. Size. Let's have it be here. And here as well. Size. Let's see what do we get now, chat. Let's see what do we get. Okay, how does the particle look like? Some of them don't get a texture. Some of them don't get a texture. Why is that? Now let's do a breakpoint. But I need to do it in debug. No, I don't have hot reloading. I haven't played around to implement it. Let's do it in debug mode. Yeah, in debug mode, other issues come up that I don't want to bother with. I tested it was animated. Break particle. Did you just remake Minecraft? Bro, what do you mean just? This has been for more than a year, man. Working, like this is maybe like 6th Minecraft clone or like the 7th Minecraft clone. I don't know which one. Should we do this, chat? How should we do this? This every time we draw them. Okay, let's, instead of doing const, let's leave it like this, chat. Leave it like this and let's run it. No, it's not the third one. I had one in, I had the one in C++. I had a one with, again with C++, then with Java, then with Unity, then I tried in Godot, like, and then this one with Raylib. I had a lot of Minecrafts. I had a lot of them. What are we doing wrong, chat? We're trying to make the particles be zoomed in. I'm trying to make the particles zoomed in. Some of them are zoomed in, others are not working properly. Others are not working properly. And it's here the problem. It's here the problem, because if I do float size equals 1, if I leave it as 1, it will work perfectly, but there will be not, the particles will not be random parts of the texture. What? Why are they changing? Why are they animating? Oh. And why are some of them missing? Oh, wait a minute. Because we always get a random value. Because every time we draw them, we always change it. Yeah, every time we're getting a random value. Okay. So we can save the random value in here, or we can have texture offset calculated here. We can have texture offset here. We can have vector2 offset. Yeah, here we can have an offset. Should the offset be limited to be, where is the chat? Here. Should the offset be limited always on the diagonal? So just ignore the other ones. Always on the diagonal. Always on the diagonal. Do I need to care about these parts? Let me think about it. Like here, diagonal. And here again, the diagonal. Okay, I'll pick from all of the parts. Okay, so in the constructor, we'll calculate the texture offset here. We'll calculate texture offset. We'll calculate it in the constructor and use it every time the same offset. So here this will be float noise. So here texture offset x equals to how much will be on the x-axis, the offset. One option is 0. One option is 0. So we have 4 options from 0 up to 3, but we need to scale it down. So cube mesh template scale or like atlas size divided 1 by 1. So here multiply by scale, and here to do float like this. The pixel was cut off because the thing that picks random part texture doesn't move on the pixel grid. It should move. Okay, so the texture coordinates, we add to them the particle texture offset. We add the texture offset. So that should be it. We add the texture offset. Okay, let's see now the particles, chat. But some of them are missing. Why are some of them missing? They should be a lot more particles. Like what happened with them? It should be a lot more. Let's remove temporarily the offset. And let's have them be full size. Let's have it be 16. And here particle size, like that. Now we should have all of the particles again. What did we break, chat? So it's not the new code. Let me see in the commit. Not the new code. This is particle CPP. We don't care about this. This is taking the screenshot, bringing back the rain. And the particle position, we forgot to remove code. Where's the particle position code? Particle position. Yeah, here. Right? Yeah, here. Yeah, here. It should be here, right? Here. Let's run it. Yeah, I just forgot to remove some code. Wait, what happened? Did we break it? Okay, it's fine, it's working. Okay, we have all of the particles again. Nice. Okay, so let's scale them down. Where was the particle scale? Particle size. Here, let's have it before. Let's have it before. Okay, are they all random offsets? Oh, we're not adding the offset. Let's add the offset. Here, plus particle text offset. Now we're adding the offset and let's see the result. Okay, so are the particles different? Let's remove the gravity from them. Let's remove the gravity so it's easier to see, chat. Let's remove the gravity. So here, gravity. Let's not have gravity. Not have gravity. What? I remove the gravity and they just explode. Yo, that's so cool. Yo. They fly away everywhere. Yo. It's like we're in water. But they don't look to be different parts of the texture, I think. Yeah, then they don't look to be different parts of the texture. Yeah, they don't look to be different parts. Yeah, they look the same. But this was cool. This is cool. And crank obsidian is the crank. Yeah, they are the same texture. Okay, we don't have an offset. Why don't we have an offset? Why don't we have an offset, chat? Why don't we have an offset? That's a very good question. We need to find an answer. Here, texture. Oh, maybe this part. Okay, let's manually do it. Let's manually do it here. Plus particle offset X. And here plus particle offset Y. And let's comment this part just to be completely sure we are adding the offset. Just to be completely sure. So still the same. Yeah, it's the same. That's not the issue. Not the issue. World no, not the scale. Was the offset? So the offset is just 0 all the time, probably. Oh, I think I know why, chat. I think I know why. It's because in the particles, in the constructor of the particles, when we take the atlas size, it's probably the atlas size is still not calculated. And it's probably 1 divided by, I don't know, 0, but then it will be an issue here. Let's log it in the console. Log warning. Let's log it in the console, just the format, text format. text format, and here scale, like that. And let's see what the scale is. Scale is infinite. Oh, now it's okay. Now it's calculating properly. Let's temporarily just copy it and use it. Let's temporarily copy and use it directly. Here. Scale. Like that. Like that. Let's test it like this. To multiply by 4 for the offset. Also, maybe it's offsetting by a single pixel. Yeah, maybe it's by a single pixel. So here, to multiply by 4. To multiply by 4. Bro, we have 100 people. This is first time I have 100 people on stream. The very first time, man. What an achievement, man. I've never had 100 concurrent viewers. Maybe because of the video. Okay, chat, let's look at the particles. Let's not get distracted of temporary things. Not get distracted. So chat, do we have no, the particles still don't have an offset. The particles still don't have an offset. Try removing multiplying offset by scale value in constructor. Just leave random value from 0 to 3. But then that's a mistake, because the texture coordinates are not from here. For example, if you look at this texture atlas, the texture coordinates are not from like it's in ASPI, right? From 0 to 1024. In OpenGL, texture coordinates, I think, are between 0 and 1. And so if I have in the offset a random value between 0 and 3, that's too much. That's why we scale it down. That's why we scale it down. We could. Maybe it's maybe the problem is when we get the random value. Here, let's multiply again by 4. And here, instead of getting a random value, let's multiply by 0, 1, 2. Let's multiply by 2. Let's multiply by 2 as well. Let's see what we get. Let's try it with the crying obsidian, because it's easiest to tell with the crying obsidian. Yeah, it's the same. Wait a minute. I changed the offset manually. But we still get the same part of the crank obsidian. So if I look at here, where is the crank obsidian here, chat? Does anybody see the crank? Yeah, here is the crank obsidian. We always get this part, these 4x4 pixels. This is the part we always get, I think, in game. I think this is the part we get in the particles. Let me try it again. Crafting table particle is easier. We could do the crafting table. Yeah, so with the crank obsidian, chat, did you notice? Yeah, it's this part. It's always this part. So the offset is not working at all. But let's try the crafting table as well. Where's the crafting table? The crafting table is, where is it? Where is the crafting table? Chat, does anybody see the crafting table? Okay, I'll remove the particle velocity as well. I'll remove it so it's easier to see. And we may, okay. Oh, and we'll scale them up, chat. And we'll scale them up just so it's easier to see. And we'll scale them up, but what is the crafting table? We can do it differently. We can just search for it in the textures, crafting table. Here, this part. Yeah, here. This is the crafting table. Oh yeah, yeah. We're using this part, chat. 4x4. This is the part we're using. Always, always. This is the part we're always using. Okay, in the particles, let's remove the velocity. Remove the velocity. So here, velocity, we'll just set it to be 0. We'll set it to be 0. And the scale, let's scale them up a bit. How much? Let's scale them up. So here, let's do plus 0.6f. Let's scale them up and let's restart the game. So now the particles will stay in one place and they will be a lot bigger. Too big. They're too big, chat. That looks like Unity code. It's not Unity. Okay, these are the particles, chat. These are the particles. Let's bring back the crafting table. Yeah, okay, it's a lot easier to see. All of them are the same part of the texture. All of them are the same part. Check without dividing by atlas size. Maybe it is offset by 0 pixels when rounded. Oh yeah, maybe the issue is it's maybe automatically converting to an integer somewhere, and it's always making it into a 0. Yeah, that may be just a C++ issue. Let's make the scale be always the same, just in case. Oh, here to do float. Float. Like this. And let's try it again. We need to finally be done with the particles so we can move on other features. Sure, and here let's change this to be get random value between 0 and 3. Between 0 and 3. Yes, and let's try it again. Remove scaling by atlas size. Try like this, please. It was working when you were doing it in render code. Make texture offset just random values from 0 to 3. 1 second, guys. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, chat. So here you're saying to leave this be between 0 and 3. We can do that. We can do that, but where did we use it? We use it in game layer here. And we have here, where was it? Texture coordinates, sure. And this source. Particle position. The up, the size. What's the size? Yeah, but we're using this source part. Yeah, we're using these texture coordinates. Let's look at what the texture coordinates are, chat. Let's look at the texture coordinates. Here, let's do temporarily trace lock This is lock warning. And here we do text format, text quotes. This is the X and this is the Y. This is the Y. So here we do text quotes X and text quotes Y. I want to see the text coordinates. No, chat, I want to see the texture coordinates, if they're between 0 and 1. That's important. So if we break this, sure, let's look at the commit here. Bro, it's not between 0 and 1. It's not between 0 and 1. Oh, so it makes it simpler. So it makes it simpler. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we were just adding too little. Okay, okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah, okay, so we are removing this, chat. We're removing this scale. We're removing it. Yeah. Like this. This should be it. See, it's probably not between 0 and 1 really, I guess. Okay, let's see what do we get as a result. Hopefully this is finally done. Yeah. Okay, there are different parts of the texture. All of them are different parts. Finally. Oh, look at how here the flower now it's like in pieces. The flower is in pieces. What about the fire? Fire doesn't have. What about the glass? Yo, the glass is like broken in pieces. Yo. Okay, let's add the velocity. Let's add the velocity and let's add the gravity as well. Okay, we should have the part. Finally, we should have fixed the particles. Finally, the particles should be fixed. A lot better, chat. A lot better. And maybe we need to make them disappear after a while. To make them disappear. Okay, so the particles, we had the particles from the start of the stream, but they were using the whole texture. Now I made them use just 4 pixels out of the 16. So that now particles use 4x4. They use 4x4, which is cool. So from here on out, we could make them disappear. We can make them disappear. So the particle to have lifetime. The particle to have lifetime. Another thing we could do is to use the same shader as the terrain. Because for some reason they are different here. And here, this is not from a shader, this is from ambient occlusion. Here, this darkness is from ambient occlusion. So particles cannot have access to the ambient occlusion. They don't have access to that. They don't have access to that, chat. But I may check if they're using the same shader. I can check if they're using the same shader. But this is very cool, chat. This is very cool. This is very cool. And we'll make them disappear as well. We'll make them disappear. I'm just thinking on what the priority is. Oh, we need to bring back the random size of random scaling. Yeah, I forgot them. Thank you, chat. And now they have random size. They should have random size. Yeah, you guys have both good memory and you guys are smart. Okay, now they have random size as well. Finally, chat. This was... Finally, chat. Finally. Bro, doing a stream where I polished the game was the best decision I've had for this month. It was the best decision, chat, forever, man. Thankfully, we're polishing the game. Bro, finally we're polishing the game. Bro, best decision ever. Let's do a commit here. Particles use 1/4 of their texture. Like that. And we commit. So what was the next problem? Let's look at when we draw them. If we're using a different shader. Let's look at if we're using a different... Yeah, here when we draw them, what shader were we using? We clear the background. We use this camera. Get player, get camera forward. Oh, it's... we don't give it a shader. We don't give it. What shader do they use here, chat? Do they use a shader? Or maybe they're using some kind of a default shader. Are they? Interesting. If it's the ambient occlusion, the problem, I cannot do anything about it. I don't know how to transfer the ambient occlusion to the particle lighting. I don't know how to transfer that. Chat. I don't know how to transfer it. Okay, let's focus on making the particles disappear, because that's easier to do, chat. That's easier to do. Let's make them disappear, because right now they stay the same forever. They stay the same. Yeah, we can just darken the particles just in case. We can just darken them a little bit. Because no matter where they are, they always look out of place. No matter where they are. Even here, they look kind of out of place. We can always have them be darkened a little bit. But let's make them disappear because they stay for too long. How long do they stay in Minecraft? Does anybody know? How long do they stay in Minecraft? Here, let's do tick rate 20. How long do they stay? Oh, all of them disappear. They go by pretty quickly. They go by pretty quickly. We can do 1 second, and maybe have some random offset to their lifetime. Okay, let's have particles have lifetime here. Let's do here float lifetime. Let's do lifetime. And in the constructor, we'll give them 1 second. So here, lifetime will be 1 second minus the noise value we calculate. The noise value is between 0 and 0.1, I think. Right? Yeah, so they will have a lifetime between 1 and 0.9. Okay, and okay, and here when we update the particle, when we update it, we'll do, at the end of the update, we'll do lifetime minus equals frame time, get frame time. Sure. And here we'll do if lifetime is less than or equal than 0, we'll make it disappear. And we'll make it disappear by how? How should we make it disappear? How should we make it disappear? Should we make it disappear? To remove the texture. We can just remove the texture. Yeah, if texture, we'll make the texture ID be empty. Be empty string. Yeah, here we'll do texture ID equal empty string. Like that. And when we update them again, no, they should automatically. Okay, they should disappear now. Let's see if they disappeared. Let's see if they disappeared. Do they disappear, chat? Yo! Yo! They disappear! Chat! They disappear! Let's make it be more random, chat. Let's make it be more random. Between 0.2 and 0 and 0.35. Okay, let's do that. Here, when we create the particle, let's do float particle lifetime. Lifetime noise equals get random value between 20 and 35, and we divide by 100. We divide by 100. We can just directly minus it here. We can just directly minus it. No, do not minus it. Just use it. This is the lifetime. This is the lifetime. So lifetime is between 0.2 and 0.35 seconds. So they should have lifetime like mine. Is it too much? I think it's too much. Is it too much? Feels way too fast. Yeah, it's way too fast. It's way too fast. Way too fast. It's way too fast. No. It's way too fast. So we'll make it be between... Okay, we'll multiply it by 0.1f. And here it will be between... How many seconds, chat? Between 100 and 150. Between 100 and 150 seconds. Let's see how it is. Too much. I think this is too much. 80 and 120. 80 and 120. We'll do 45 and 6 after this. If this is too much. Oh no, this is good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Too much. Okay, we'll do 45 and 60. We'll do 45 and 60, chat. 45 and 60. We'll do 45 and 60. Or between 70 and 1. Oh, this is perfect. Chat, what do you think? Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, no, it's fine, it's good. No, it's perfect, But if we break multiple blocks, they just teleport. They just teleport, chat. Because I'm limiting the particles to be for a single block. I'm limiting the particles to be a single block. Is that a problem, chat? Is that a problem? How is it in Minecraft? Oh, in Minecraft you can have multiple particles. You can have multiple particles. Oh. Okay. We can have a vector or a queue and have them there. 130 people, man. 130 people. Why do we have so much watching a guy program Minecraft? Or this is programming, man. This is not a video game. we could continue with the particles. We could continue with the particles, or we can finally fix, for example, to give the TNT sound. Let's give the TNT sound, chat. Let's give the TNT sound, and then we'll... we did enough for particles for now. Let's do TNT to give it sound, and then I'll continue with something else. Let's try to give it sound. Yeah, we have tick system, chat. We have a tick system, and we have... Here we have rain, and we have actual sounds. Let me change the audio. Okay, now you should at all times hear sounds. Okay, chat. Let's add sound to the TNT. Let's add sound to the TNT. Yeah, let's add sound to the TNT. This is another important upgrade we need to do. Did we make any changes now? Did we make any changes? Do we need to commit something? What did we change? Lifetime. Particles of lifetime. We could chat. We could make them be multiple particles for multiple blocks. We could do that, and it shouldn't be that difficult. It shouldn't be that difficult. It should not be that difficult. But the problem is because of the lifetime. If we have them in a vector or a queue and we constantly iterate it, if we remove particles while we're iterating it, we'll have it will crash the game. It will crash the game. Instead of focusing on that, I think maybe focus on the TNT. Yeah, let's focus on the TNT. We may come back to the particles if we have time. Let's add sound to the TNT. And chat showed me there is a Wikipedia page for Minecraft sounds. And here, do we have the TNT, chat? Minecraft TNT sound wiki. Explosion sound. I need to check if it's too loud or not. This is just the explosion. But there was... where can I find the sound for where the TNT prepares, chat? I'll download this. Okay, I'll download these sounds and I'll use them right now in the game. Let's do that. Let's download them. So where do we put them, chat? We need to put them in the sandbox, resources, audio. And here let's do TNT. TNT, explosion 1, explosion 2, explosion 2, download, this is explosion 3, and this is explosion 4. Perfect. Let's now try to use them. When should the explosion go? The explosion should... fuse. Thank you. Fuse Minecraft sound. But I want it from the Wikipedia page. It has a creeper sound. Bro, is the TNT fuse sound the same as the creeper? No, it's not. TNT? It's not. Flint? Is it? Okay, chat. Let's add the explosions, chat. Let's add the explosions. So for the explosions, this is the Minecraft clone. This is the TNT. This is the TNT. And so when we activate it, we don't have sound while it's activating. And we don't have sound when it explodes. Let's add the sound when it explodes. Let's do that, chat. So where does the explosion happen, chat? I have no idea. Because we have a lot of code already. TNT. Set block type. This is where I had the F6 where it creates 1000 TNTs. We don't want that. This is when we press the left mouse button. This is when we... Okay. This is when we activate it. This is when we activate the TNT. This creates a TNT entity. Perfect. So let's go to the TNT. This is when we update the TNT. This is when we update it. This is when we update it, and where does the explosion happen? Here. We calculate how much time left until it explodes. And if the time it has created, the current time minus the time it was created, it's longer than the time for it to explode. Here we need to play the audio. So here can we do play sound? Let's play sound, and we need the TNT sound. You listen to Creeper Fuse, but not normal Fuse. Yeah, but it's fine, chat. We'll use fuse.ogg later. We're trying to add the TNT explosion when it explodes. And then we'll add the fuse, chat. Then we'll add the fuse. Because we already have the explosion sounds. Here in audio, TNT, we have the explosion sounds. I still haven't downloaded the fuse. Yeah, I know that I listened to the Creeper Fuse, chat. I know that I listened to a Creeper Fuse. Let's add the explosion sound, chat. Here, I need to give it a sound. In order to give it a sound, I need to construct it, chat. Because in Raylib, there is a sound structure. And here I need TNT sound. And I need to load it. Load sound, and I need to load it. But this needs to happen once. We don't need to do it every time. And I'm thinking where to do it. Where should I load the TNT sound? I don't have a class for handling assets, chat. And so right now it's a lot of disorganized code. Where should I load the sound, chat? Where should I load it? I could... One second, chat. Oh, no, I think we made it possible to have them. Sound. Where did we create sounds? Yeah, here. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine for chat. It's fine. We load it here. So we have how many sounds? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 explosion sounds, and they're called explosion, and then the number and .ogg. Okay, we'll call it explosion. This is the key. This is the key for finding it, and it's located in audio TNT. And then here, explosion with capital letter. Okay, this loads all of the TNT sounds. This loads them. Sure, and let's actually use them. Let's use them. We'll use them where we explode the TNT, here. Here play sound. Here we'll play the world get sound. And here we'll get explosion text format. Explosion. And here we need to get a random value between. We need a random value between how much? 0. No, it's between 1 and 4. Between 1 and 4, chat. Between 1 and 4, right? Here, this needs to be plus. Here needs to be plus 1. Okay, it's between 0 and 3 actually. It's between 0 and 3. So in the TNT here is between 0 and 3. Okay, so let's see if the TNT has an explosion sound. Forgot to rename the stream. Yeah, but to what should I rename it? I would need to rename it constantly. We're not adding a single feature. We started with particles and now we're doing the TNT sound. We're just cleaning up the game. Okay, let's see. When it explodes, is there a sound? Yo, there's a sound. Yo, W, man. Much better, much better, much better, chat, much better. Much better. Oh, smoke particles. Smoke particles, I forgot. And there is one problem, chat. If we have a lot of TNTs, they are using the same sounds. We need, if for now it's fine. For now it's fine because we have not many TNTs. But if we have like 10 or 20 TNTs, we don't have enough sounds for them. We need enough sounds. To create a TNT cannon, we could do it like this. Can we do it? Let me think about it. Like this? Like this. Will this push it? Kinda. It kinda pushed it. It kinda pushed it. Okay, let's add the fuse, the TNT fuse. Let's add the TNT fuse. Oh, and let's make the TNT not be so strong. Let's make it be weaker. Let's make it weaker, chat. Let's make it weaker. If we manage to make it weaker, we'll be able to explode 1000 TNTs. This is 1000 TNTs. We currently cannot explode them because they crash the game. They crash the game. But if we make them weaker, we may be able to do 1000 TNT. Oh, the audio. Yeah, let's close it. Let's close it. Let's close it. Let's close it. Add explosion sound. Let's add the explosion sound. Here, TNT explosion sounds. TNT explosion sound, and we push it. So should we add first the fuse or to make it weaker? Let's first add the fuse, the TNT fuse. Let's add the TNT fuse. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, okay, let's download it. The fuse that chat was talking so much about, this is it. This is the fuse sound. This is it. Okay, saving it. Let's load it here. Here, like this. This is fuse. This is the fuse. Like that. And we load it here, fuse. fuse. Like that. This is the fuse. And let's use it. When do we use it, chat? Only when we activate the TNT. Only when we activate the TNT. Only when we activate it. We activate it when we... Where do we activate it? Here. Here, play sound. World get sound. Fuse. Okay, let's test it out. Let's test it out. Test it out. Yo, we have fuse. Test in water. In water, it will destroy blocks as well. Okay, we have the fuse sound. Oh, we are inside of the 3D cave. We got inside of a 3D cave. 3D noise cave. We'll make it not destroy blocks inside of water, but right now let's make it be a lot weaker. Let's make it be weaker, chat. If I execute it here, like this, it will destroy blocks. It will destroy blocks. And here the water doesn't update. Yeah, I know I'm not holding TNT in my hand because we added the hand recently, chat. Like, chat, this is not Minecraft, chat. We're not playing Minecraft. This is in development. Yeah, we don't have... here, we have Steve, and Steve doesn't have animations. And here the hand is still showing. Like, it's in development, chat. It's in development. We're fixing bugs currently. Okay, let's fix this bug, chat. Let's make it so the hand doesn't show in F5. Okay, but we added the fuse sound. We added the fuse sound. Okay, nice. Good. This is good, chat. This is good. Let's save it. TNT. Let's commit it. TNT fuse sound. Okay, so next. What should we focus on? Do you need math to write? I'm bad with math, if that motivates you. I'm bad with math. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so we kind of fixed particles. We added TNT sounds. Crouching, fixed hand. What were... yeah, well, let's fix the hand. The hand has two problems. The hand has two problems. One of the problem is the hand clips. The hand clips inside of the terrain. This is one of the problems. The other problem is the hand, you can see it in F5 mode. This is the other problem, chat. You can see it in F5 mode. We need to remove it from F5. Bro, why do you need a summary, chat? We're cleaning up the game. We're nothing special. Bro, that was the summary. You got the summary and you're like, let's do summary again. That was the summary. The quick catch up. That was the summary. Why F5 looks like this and why Sky looks have night vision? The sky. Is it the sky too different than in Minecraft? This is in Minecraft, the sky. Let's look at my sky. But we need to focus on the hand, chat. Let's not get distracted. This is my sky. My sky, I did the sky like this because of raining. When it was raining, so that the clouds can be... I made the clouds be a bit more transparent. And this is in Minecraft, the sky. Here the clouds are brighter. In Minecraft, the clouds are brighter. That's the difference. I know we are not holding item in hand, chat. Like one thing at a time, like I'm a single developer. One thing at a time, chat. And we're polishing, we're not adding new features. We're polishing the game currently. We're polishing the game. Okay, let's fix the hand to not show up here. Let's fix the hand, chat, so it doesn't show up here. This should be very simple, chat. This is a simple if conditional. This is a simple if conditional. So here maybe third person here. Yeah, if the camera mode is in first person. Okay, so right arm. Where is the right arm, chat? Yeah, here. If we're drawing the UI and if player camera mode is first person, like that, this should be enough for it, chat. Summary command is just a bot. The summary command is just a bot. Okay, chat, look at this. Now we don't have the hand. We finally removed the hand because it was like that for a long time. We finally removed the hand. Summary cutting off. Well, I cannot do anything about the summary cutting off, chat. Right now we're focusing on the game. I cannot fix the summary right now. Okay, the hand is only showing here. Nice. We have another problem. The hand animates when I left click breaking a block. If we're not breaking a block and I left click, nothing happens. So this is another issue we could fix. This is another issue we can fix. Okay, try the summary again. It should be better now, chat. Should be better. Okay, now it has the multiple lines. Now it has multiple lines, but now it has like... Chat, I placed the summary. It was me, chat. It's not spam. It's from me. And the summary command has a time limit of 60 seconds. Okay, chat. So what's next? We fixed the problem where the hand was showing in F5. We fixed this problem. What's next, chat? What's next? Next, one option is the clipping part, where the hand clips through. Look at how the hand disappears. This is something we could fix. Because look at this, chat. We don't have a hand here. And now we have it, a hand. This is another important issue we need to fix. This is another important issue. Content layer separated rendering. Multiple monitors. Hand should not bop while jumping or flying. Yeah, we need to fix that as well. When flying, the hand to stay the same. We could fix that as well. And in the pause menu as well. So stop hand bop when jump fly. Oh, we can just do it if we're colliding with the floor. If we're colliding with the floor. We can do it then, chat. Okay, let's fix that, chat. If we're in the air, the hand to stop view bobbing. That would be simple. That should be simple. Where do we do the view bobbing? And let's commit this code. What did we change here? Can't to show only in first person. Okay, we fixed this. Now let's make the hand not view bob in the air. Make it just GUI to not clip. We need it to be 3D, chat. The hand needs to be 3D. I cannot make it be just a GUI. So what were we doing, chat? What were we doing? It was about the hand. It was about the hand. One problem was the hand was clipping. Another issue, yeah, the bobbing, the view bobbing. The view bobbing. Head bobbing here. We do it here, chat. We do it here. And where do we use this? For the hand position, we do it here for the hand position. We do it here. This offset needs to be 0 when we're in the air. When we're in the air, right? Head bobbing time. Or to just set the head bob time to be 0. That's another thing we can do. Yeah, let's do here if player colliding bottom. If we're colliding with the floor, to have the head bob. Else, there will be 0. Else, there will be 0. There will be 0. Okay, this should fix it, chat. Let's try it out. Okay, when we're colliding, it's bobbing, and in the air, it stops. But it stops too drastically. Let's have... Bro, what happened there? Let's change it in here, chat. Let's change it in here. Let's do the change here. Let's remove this. Here. Here, let's multiply by... If we're colliding with bottom, it will be 1. If we're not colliding with the floor, it will be 0. And so the head bob time will not increase, so the animation, the head bobbing will stop. That should be it. Yeah, here, look at this, chat. When flying around, the hand doesn't head bob. Perfect. And when we're in the ground, it head bobs, and it stops. It doesn't, and it stops perfectly when we jump. It stops in the last position it was. It doesn't reset. It stops in the position it was. That's perfect. Okay, finally. What's next, chat? What should we improve next? Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh, the clipping, the hand clipping. Let's improve the hand clipping, chat. Let's improve the hand clipping. Biome blending. Inventory. Oh, when we open the inventory while walking, this needs to stop as well. Okay. And so here, multiplied by UI layer, draw UI. If we're not drawing the UI. So now, when we pause the game, the hand will also be paused as well. Chat, this is coded in Raylib. I don't know if you count this from scratch. I'm using Raylib, which is a library, a framework. It's not a game engine, it's a framework that just saves up a bit of time. I don't know if you count this from scratch. Oh wait, it's constantly... Now it's constantly not working. Let's try again. Okay, and now if we open the menu, wait. So how it was before was all right. If we are not drawing the UI, I want to have the head bobbing if I'm not drawing the UI. If we're drawing the UI, I don't want the head bobbing. The UI is always drawing. Oh, yeah. The UI is constantly drawing. Yeah, you're right, chat. It's when we have the menu or not. It's when we have menus. Menu. Is menu showing? We check if a menu is showing. So if a menu is not showing, which shouldn't be like that actually, chat. It shouldn't be like that. We just need to... Yeah, it works, but there is a better solution, but it works. Yeah, Gaming Studio is in the current video where I implemented particles. While I was editing the video, I noticed Gaming Studio, and that content is like from 1 month ago. And from 1 month ago, Gaming Studio helped by when we were implementing the particles, they were flying upward in the sky, and Gaming Studio was like, maybe the velocity is not initialized, maybe it starts with the too high of a value. So he helped me with a very difficult bug. He's in the video, and he's still here after a month giving good suggestions, man. I'm so thankful for Gaming Studio, man. What's up, Okil? What's up? Okil is also OG. Okil is an OG. Okay, chat, what's the next focus? Oh, the clipping. Let's do the clipping. Let's do the clipping. Here the hand disappears. Let's make it so the hand doesn't disappear, chat. This is another important feature we need to fix. Let's fix this. To clear the depth buffer. Yeah, we can clear the depth buffer. We can clear it. But chat, GL clear is from OpenGL. Doesn't Raylib have an abstraction for that? I don't want directly to use OpenGL. Raylib should have some kind of an abstraction for clearing the depth buffer. Here, hand doesn't bob in menu or in air. Like this. We fixed the hand. So let's now make it not be clipping. Let's make it to not be clipping. Where do we draw it? Where do we draw it? Here. I just disable and enable the depth mask, but that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing, chat. We could here. Yeah, if we do geo clear and here the depth buffer, that will work. That will work, but here to include RL GL header. Define geo clear, etc. Here, this function. What option do we have? Let's search geo clear. Really, Raylib doesn't use geo clear. This searches an entire workspace. GL depth buffer. Yeah, but this is for OpenGL. This is not for Raylib. Geo clear, geo dep buffer, this is OpenGL, this is not Raylip. Raylip uses OpenGL, but we need to use Raylip abstractions, chat. We need to use Raylip abstractions. Raylip. Sheet. Like this. Let's look at when we clear the background, chat. Oh, RL clear. Thank you, chat, thank you. RL clear. Oh, clear color, screen buffers, screen buffer, and here buffer. Is there here? Draw frame buffer. Is there depth buffer here? Depth. Is there world depth? Oh, here. Oh, we don't need to give it anything. It clears the but it clears both the color and the depth buffer. I just want the depth buffer, chat. I just want the depth buffer. What if we copy it and we do it ourselves and we remove the color clear? What do we need to import? Here, what do they have here? What do they have? No, let's search it for in here, chat. Depth buffer here. Let's search in here. Clear screen buffers. This is again all of them, chat. They don't give me an option for just the depth buffer. I don't want to disable the depth test. That will break my rendering of 3D cubes. I can use it myself here. I have two options. One option is to create a Raylip function myself. It will compile and I'll be able to use it. Another option is to directly use it in my game, GeoClear, but for some reason I don't have access to it. No, chat. Let's create our own function, chat. Let's create our own function, clear. Yeah, they have clear color. Yeah, what will happen if we just do RL clear? Let's just see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. Here, RL clear. Let's see what happens. What does it want? Undefined. Let's just restart the chat. Let's open it again. Let's open it again. RL disable depth test. No, I don't want to disable depth test. Okay, we can try it out. Chat. We can try it out. Since Gaming Studio is saying it, we'll do it. But I'm worrying it will break the cube we are drawing, chat. RL disable depth test. And here RL enable depth test. Let's see it like that, chat. What issue we have? What's the issue? Yeah, here, this, let's run it. Because of the include. What's the issue? Okay, let's look at the hand. Is it clipping through chat? Is it clipping? Bro, gaming studio man, why are you always carrying the features, man? Mr. Gaming Studio, how do you always do it, man? How do you always do it? Okay, the hand is not clipping. The hand is not clipping. That's perfect, chat. Hand is not clipping. We could also fix the break animation to make the hand be more upward. Because right now it's like way down here. We can make it be more towards the cursor. Be more towards the cursor. That's something else we can do. But we finally fixed the clipping. We finally fixed the clipping. We finally fixed the clipping, chat. Okay, the hand doesn't clip anymore. Nice. So what's the next suggestion? What's the next thing we should fix? What's the next we should fix, chat? What's the next thing we need to fix? Let me make improvement to chat. Live here, customize. This should clean up chat. This should clean up chat. Yeah, what are we focusing now, chat? Biome blending. Biome blending. Okay, let's see biome blending in Minecraft. Chat, what do you mean by biome blending? What do you mean by biome blending? Can you show me biome blending? Where would I need to search for biome blending? Here. Oh, chat. This is what you mean. This is what you mean, chat. Oh, look at how it blends. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Interesting. In my game, it's yeah, here is biomes here. Look at how the biomes directly change. In my game, they directly change. Yeah, we could, this is one option. This is one option we could do. Yeah, to not have it be so extreme. What's something else we can do? Because I'm not sure about biome blending. Summon creeper. We could add pathfinding, but for pathfinding, we will need to spend a lot of time in terms of algorithms. We will need the A-star algorithm. We need to like go through the code. We could do something else that is easier. Like this is like we could do something else. We can do something else. So something else we can do is the clouds. The clouds stop at certain moment here. The clouds are not infinite. This is something else we can do. We could do 3D clouds, sure. We can do 3D clouds. We could also fix the collisions, chat. Because here Steve can collide with the blocks and can climb the blocks. Steve can climb the blocks. This is another issue, chat. That's another issue, chat. Oh, and another issue, the particles are grayscale for the foliage. This is another thing we can fix. To not have particles be grayscale. This is another thing we can fix. What else can we fix? What else can we fix? So, TNT sounds, that's done. The hand, that's done. Particles. Particles coloring. Particle coloring. Crouching. Stomp hand bob. This is fixed as well. We fixed this. Fixing the water. Improving inventory. Improving inventory. Clouds to be infinite. Moppa. Finding frustum culling fix. Yeah, frustum culling has an annoying issue where the subchunks disappear while they need to be rendered. I'm destroying too many of them. And it happens sometimes, not every time, it happens sometimes. I cannot replicate it, chat. I cannot replicate it. We could fix the water flow animation, block placement. Oh yeah, the annoying block placement. This is another issue, chat. When we have a block that is like this, chat. Look at this is the farming land. This is the farmland, and look at how it's a little bit shorter than the 16 by 16 block. It has a shorter height, and so when I try to place a block above it, it replaces it. This is another bug we have, chat. This is something else we can fix as well. This is something else we can fix. But to fix that, not completely sure how. Because we have the reason I have this problem is because I have custom outlines. I have custom outlines. This is another issue we can fix. The culling is not perfect. But we have custom outlines. Because we have custom outlines, it's difficult to know where should we place the block when we right click. Because here, when we're right clicking to this top part of the anvil, it will just replace it. But in Minecraft, I've noticed in Minecraft here, if we do the anvil, I know what the logic is actually. I just need to code it. Here in Minecraft, when we right click here, it will place it above the anvil. With shift, it will place it above the anvil like this. But if we move the cursor a bit upward here, it will place it to the left like this. And here it will place it in front of it. But here it will place it above it. So what Minecraft is actually doing, they're looking at the mesh we are targeting and they're checking which side are we looking at. If we're looking at the top side, it will place it above the current block. Or here, if we place it to the left side, it will place it to the left side of the current block. So it's a bit more complicated than what YouTubers do that make Minecraft clones. It's a bit more complicated. And that's why I have this current bug, chat. That's why it replaces it, because I haven't implemented this feature. So should we attempt to fix it? Should we attempt to fix it? Should we attempt to fix it, chat? This is my desert here. Oh, another issue we have is sometimes foliage, like structures, get cut off. This is another problem we have. Oh, what's up, Creeper? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Creeper? This is another issue we have. You should try make gradient biome blending first. Arm animation speed. You make the TNT weak. Oh, to make the TNT... I forgot. Thank you, chat. Yeah, let's make the TNT weaker. I forgot about that. Because right now it's too strong. This was one TNT. One TNT makes too big of an explosion. Okay, let's make the TNT weaker. This is a good feature. And let's make the clouds be infinite as well. This is what we're going to do, chat. Oh, and TNT particles, the smoke effect. The smoke effect. We don't have the smoke effect. That would be cool as well. It's not a priority. Let's fix the crater and let's make the clouds be infinite. That's a priority because we already have the clouds. Okay, chat. So let's make the TNT be weaker. We have about 25 minutes, chat. We have 25 minutes. Let me get up. Like this. Okay, chat. Let's make the TNT weaker. What's up, Mr. Epic? So how should we make the TNT weaker? That's what I'm asking. Here, let's save the previous change. Hand doesn't clip. The hand doesn't clip. No, I didn't add scroll to inventory. How's it going? It's going well. Scroll for the inventory will be a bit difficult because we have 25 minutes. The inventory is scrolling. We need to add the scroll bar. We need to stop the scrolling here in the hotbar. We need to stop the scrolling in the hotbar. And when we scroll here, we need to have to change to offset from which items we're showing. Actually, as I think about it, that would be maybe better if we do the scrolling because we use the inventory more. We use the inventory a lot more. Yeah, maybe to add the scrolling to the inventory. How is it in creative mode, chat? In Minecraft. How is it in Minecraft? Like this, in Minecraft, yeah, it has the scroll bar. And you scroll one row at a time. You scroll one row at a time. Interesting. And you can click it and move it. Interesting. Can you show what you changed? We improved particles, we improved TNT, but we have 25 minutes. We don't have the time, chat, to go through everything we did. That's why I have the summary command. And it's not open source. So if we decide to add this scrolling, this scroll bar, let's just render it maybe. Maybe to just render it here. Maybe to at least render it. We don't need to actually render it. We don't need to actually render it. Let's first have the functionality to scroll. That's what I mean. Let's first have the functionality to scroll. So let's maybe add more fields. Let's maybe add more rows. Yeah, let's add the functionality and let's make it scroll with the scroll bar and then we'll add the visualization. That's a priority, not the visuals. Okay, we'll switch to the inventory because the inventory is a bigger priority than TNT because we use the inventory a lot more than the TNTs. The inventory is a priority, even more than the clouds. So let's fix the inventory, chat. So the inventory is in the UI layer. It's in the UI layer here. Here we have the inventory. Creative inventory items. Yeah, here. The inventory items, how many items do we have? Creative inventory items. Here we have 5 rows and 9 columns. We have 5 rows and 9 columns. Let's increase the rows by, let's double them. Let's do 10 rows. Let's do 10 rows. Let's do 10 rows. Here, let's double them. Actually, let's make let's store them somewhere. Integer const static int inventory rows equals 10. Inventory rows, like that, chat. So, and here we set all of the items to be invalid ID. So here we do inventory rows, like that. Set them to be invalid ID. Sure. And here, what do we do? Push to inventory. Sure. We push to inventory. Here we want this to be inventory rows, like that. Okay, so now we should have 10 rows, but they're not visible. They're not visible, chat. So once we start the game and we open the inventory, this is it. We should have 10 rows. We currently have 5. So now let's have an offset of which is the starting row. Currently, we started row 0, but let's have a variable that we can set it to start from row 5. And then we'll make the scrolling, go through them, go through the different rows. Sorry for breathing the same air as you. What do you mean, man? More than the inventory can show. Change integer to int 8. It's fine. It's fine, chat. So how should the scrolling happen, chat? How should the scroll happen? Here, let's have integer current inventory row equals 0. By default, it will be 0. By default, it will be 0. And maybe to create a function to go to the next row or to go to change the current row. Let's have a function to update the current row. So we can do void update inventory row. And here integer value. Like next row, new row, like this. Does it need to be static? No, it doesn't need to be. So when we try to update the inventory row, how should we do that? Well, we'll do current inventory row equals the new row. Nice. And how are we going to use it now? We need, what do we need? We need just to update the visualizations of the inventory. That's what we need, chat. We need to update the visualization of the inventory, of the GUI, chat. Creative inventory, first row. What did I call it? Item slots. Yeah, I think we called it item slots. Creative inventory GUI and then a grid. Yeah, this should be it. This should be it. Happy August. Yeah, it's now the 1st of August for me. So we go over the inventory slots and we set the ID there. So here we'll do the same, but here when we get from the inventory items, for the Y we'll increase it. Current inventory row. We'll increase it with the current inventory row. That's what we're going to do, chat. That's what we're going to do. And we don't need to create a new item slot. We don't need to change the alignment. Yeah, we just need to set the ID. Can we even directly set it? Okay, let's do set ID. Yeah, let's do set ID like this, chat. And when will we update the inventory row? When are we going to update it? Let's see, scroll or like off mouse or like the hotbar. Where do we change the hotbar slot, chat? We can change it with the number keys. We can change it with the number. Oh, here, get mouse will move. Get mouse will move. So here we can do set. How should we do it, chat? How should we do it? Oh, let's do it. Yeah, I have an idea, chat. I have an idea. Here at the on update, every frame here, let's do float new current inventory row equals current inventory row. Bro, then how did I call it? How did I call it? Current hotbar slot, current inventory row, right? Yeah. Current inventory row, nice. Plus get mouse will get mouse delta, I think. The summary command has the 60-second cooldown, chat. Get mouse. What did I call it? Get mouse will move. Here, like this. And here we do if current inventory row is different than the new one. We call the function. What was the function? Update inventory row. Update inventory row. Wait, did I hear a spider? I think I heard a spider. And here, new current inventory row. Okay, this should be a chat. This should be it. And we need to stop from the hotbar changing when we scroll up and down. Here, if, how should we check this? Show inventory. Show inventory menu. If we're not showing inventory menu, and wait, current chat message. No, not here. Not here. Current hotbar slot here. Here we need like this, chat. We need it like this. And here as well, we need to hide it in an if conditional. If we're showing the inventory, then to be able to scroll. Okay, we should have scrolling, chat. We should have scrolling. We should have scrolling. Let's see, do we have inventory scrolling, chat? Let's see. What happened? Oh, set ID has a mistake. Current inventory row is -1. We need to clamp it. We need to clamp it. Here. How should we do it? Here, this to be clamp between 0 and inventory rows -5. That's the maximum. That's the maximum. That's the maximum. That's the maximum. We have 9 minutes of the stream, chat. We have 9 minutes. Okay. We're scrolling. Bro, we're scrolling. We're scrolling, chat. Yo. We're scrolling. Cool. Finally. Okay, let's have the scroll thing. Oh, to add scrolling noise. Okay, let's visualize the scroll bar, chat. Let's visualize the scroll bar. And here, let's invert it, the scrolling. Let's invert the scrolling. Because scrolling up, it was going down, like, it was very weird. Okay, let's add the visual here. This visual. Let's add this one here. So we need to render it. We need to render it. Time set day. What's this UI thing? Where can I get this, chat? Where can I get this? Finally, the spider is gone. Okay, we can scroll up and down. That's nice. And we have a limit to how much we can scroll. Perfect. We have a limit to how much we can scroll up and down. That's perfect. Let's add the scroll bar. This will be probably the last thing we add. Okay, this is the last thing we add. Scroll bar. How should we add the scroll bar? Where should we look for the texture? Here. We need to look in GUI. In GUI, we need to look for where? Container. Container. No, chat, help. Where do we search for? Where do we need to search for? Minecraft textures? Bro, gaming, please stop, man. You're too helpful, gaming. You're too nice of a person. Container, creative inventory. Oh, and Creeper as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Textures, GUI, sprites. Yeah, sprites. Creative inventory. container, creative inventory, and scroller. Yo, scroller. Let's copy it. Let's copy it and let's paste it. Resources, texture, GUI. Let's paste it here. Scroller PNG. Let's actually load it. Let's load it. Load texture here. Scroller. And here GUI. Scroller PNG. Scroller PNG. Okay, we have the texture. Let's render it. Let's render it in the UI. How should we attempt to do it, chat? How should we do it? So we need to give it an exact position. An exact position. I can open the container. I can open the container in Aspirite here. And I can just give it here a position directly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's draw it. Chat. Let's draw it. We don't have much time. How should we draw it, chat? How should we draw it? We need to draw a texture. So when we show the inventory, yeah, here we draw the creative inventory. And we need to draw, let's look at GUI. Yeah, here, drawing. This is how we draw it, usually. Okay, let's, okay. In UI layer, where is it UI? Where is UI layer? Yeah, in UI layer, we'll create a GUI and I'll call it inventory scroller. I'll call it scroller. And in UI layer here, where do we create creative inventory? Where do we initialize creative inventory? Creative inventory, it's a grid. Creative inventory. Where do we initialize it? Yeah, this is it, chat. Creative inventory. Oh, that's the GUI. And we're using the texture. Yeah, we're using the texture. Okay, let's have it be here. This will be the scroller, inventory scroller. This will be the scroller. And the offset here, the offset by default, let's have it be, let's have the position be at 175.18. 175.18, and it will be top left. It will be top left. This is vertical alignment. This is left, like that. Okay, and the texture will be the scroller, and that should be it. Oh, the parent will be creative inventory. That will be the parent. And let's see the result. We should have a static scroller. Okay, we have a static scroller. We need to change its position in terms of the scale. In terms of the scale. Sadly, we don't do it manually. Sadly, we don't do it manually. Let's see. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. Okay, nice. Let's update the position, chat. Let's update the position. What's the maximum, chat, position? What's the maximum position? The maximum position we can give it. What is it? What's the maximum position? Maximum position is this. This is the maximum position. This is the maximum. Is it? Oh, here we need to do color mode RGB like this. This is the maximum position. So maximum position is 175, 113, 113, 113. Max Y 113. So it's between 18 and 113. Scroller Y is between this times the scale, which is 4 current. And the max scroll is between 0 and rows minus 5. So we need to so from the scroller Y, so from the Y we need to subtract 18, the minimum. We need to subtract the minimum, so it's between 0 and the maximum, and the result we need to multiply by wait a minute. Yeah, I need to update the current scroller Y coordinate. Yeah, we need to divide it. We need to... No, this will just update the current range. This will just update the current range. Yeah. No, let's do this. Let's do chat. Let's do the maximum minus the minimum. So it's 113 minus 18. Maximum minus minimum. And we divided by rows minus 5. The maximum rows minus 5. So when we set the position, it will always be the minimum plus the value above. The value above. That should be enough. That should be enough, chat. Okay, chat, let's do it. Let's calculate it. Let's calculate it. How should we calculate it? We need to make this into code. Where is the creative inventory? Where is the scrolling? Where is the new code? Here, inventory row. So here, what should it be? How should we call it? Scroll amount. We can do scroll amount. Float. We can do const static float scroll amount. Yeah. Scroll amount GUI equals, it will equal 113 minus 18. Divided by here this needs to be float, divided by inventory rows divided by 5. Like that. Maybe this to be float as well. I don't know. What's the issue here, chat? Const float cannot have an in-class initialize. Like this. Okay, this fixes it. I just need to see how much. Oh, yeah, I just need to see how much I should move the scroller. How much I should move it. Maybe I need to do times 4 as well. Maybe I need to do times 4, but I'll see. I'll see. Okay, chat. And here let's do const. Let's do const float scroll min scroller min position equals 18 times 4, which is the scale. I need to have the scale of the GUI be somewhere in one place. This is a big mistake, having to like manually have it everywhere. The code base is a bit of a spaghetti because it's a learning sandbox. I'm not publishing this, chat. It's like in a sandbox where I'm playing, chat. My priority is not to make the code base organized. That's not my priority. Okay, chat, so let me think about it. So when we update the inventory row, let's do scroller, the inventory scroller, position. I need to change the offset. Position y equals scroller min position plus current inventory row. Bro, I'm hearing zombies. Okay, chat. So here, scroller min position plus current inventory row times how much? How much was it? Scroller amount. Scroller amount. Okay, let's see what do we get, chat. Let's see what do we get. Let's see what do we get as a solution, as a result. Let's see the result, chat. Because we're over the time limit. Whoa! Oh, it's pretty good. I wanted to go to the absolute bottom. Why doesn't the scroller go to the absolute bottom? How to make it go to the bottom, chat? Somewhere I'm making a mistake. Oh, scroll amount to multiply by 4. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Yeah, this is the scroller min position. This is the scroll amount. Inventory rows. And here, why do I divide by 5? Wait, why do I divide by 5? Wait. Oh, it should be minus 5. Should be minus 5. Bro, why did I divide it by 5? That's stupid. Oh, and now let's kill it. Now let's kill it by 4. Let's kill it now by 4. Oh, perfect. Perfect, chat. Perfect. GG. GG, chat. Okay, let's make a summary. So this, oh, make it draggable. Ah, it's fine, chat, it's fine. Let's not worry about it. Let's do a summary, chat. Okay, so this is everything that happened today. It was a wild day. It was a wild day, but let's summarize, chat. Okay, so first thing that we did, particles. Particles were using the whole dirt texture, the whole texture. Now they use 1/4 of the texture with random positions and random scale, and we made the particles disappear. We made them automatically disappear. That's perfect. The other thing is we fixed the hand to not view Bob while we're in the air or while we're in the menu. The other thing we fixed is in F5 mode, we're not rendering the hand. We had the hand in the bottom right. We're not rendering it anymore, this hand in the bottom right. The other thing we did is we made the hand not clip through terrain. Look at how the hand is always rendering. This is the other thing we did. The other thing we did is we added TNT sound. So the fuse, we added the fuse. And the explosion sound. We added the explosion sound as well. Also, we switched to the default texture pack. Now we are back to using the Minecraft default textures, and we updated the 360 panorama. We updated the 360 panorama to also use the default texture. We're using the default texture, chat. Because before we were using the bare bones texture pack, now we're back to the default texture. The other thing we did is the coolest part, chat. The coolest part is this scroll bar. Creative inventory has scrolling, chat. This is my favorite feature. Because we ran out of space. We added bedrock and we couldn't see the bedrock. Now we finally can see all the items. Now we can finally see all the items. And that was it, chat. That's it for today, chat. That's it for today, chat. Hope you had fun today. I have a time limit of 3 hours, so I don't burn out, chat. And tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I think there will be no streams because I'll be focusing on making videos, just like the video we had today for particles. Saturday and Sunday, I'm thinking of focusing on the videos because we don't have enough videos, chat. The videos are like 1 month behind. I'll think about it. I'll see. I'll see what I'll do. But usually I stream the same time. Okay, so that's it, chat. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. That was it for today. Yeah, bye, guys.